Today, I've got something really exciting to share, especially for all the busy parents and pet owners out there. You know that never-ending chore of vacuuming, right? Well, what if I told you there's a way to delegate that job to a tiny robot? Yep, you heard me right. Today, we're reviewing the Ecovacs DEEBOT N10 Plus, a little powerhouse that could change the way you clean your home. So, sit tight and let's dive in. All right, let me set the scene here. Picture this. I'm 35 weeks pregnant, tired, and the last thing I want to do is haul out my massive vacuum. My floors? Well, let's just say they had been living their best life for a few weeks. Dust, hair, maybe the occasional sultana from a snack mishap. The idea of vacuuming felt like climbing Everest. But then the DEEBOT N10 Plus arrived, and it was like a cleaning miracle sent just for me. If you're a new parent, a pet parent, or honestly just anyone tired of vacuuming, you need to check this out. Now, let's talk about design. The DEEBOT N10 Plus is sleek and smart, literally. It's not just about looking good. It's equipped with this super cool true mapping laser technology that creates a virtual map of your home. And all of that happens through the Ecovacs Home app, which, by the way, is super easy to use. You can customize cleaning schedules, no-go zones, and even control the cleaning path. Pretty neat, right? But here's where it gets fun, or maybe funny. This little guy is smart, but you've got to be smarter. For example, don't leave random things like your laptop charger hanging on the floor. I made that mistake, and let me tell you, it was a mess trying to untangle it from the DEEBOT. All right, so we know it looks good and it's smart, but how does it actually perform? Let's get into it. The DEEBOT N10 Plus has an impressive 4,300 PA of suction power, which means it can suck up just about anything. Dust? Gone. My long hair that's somehow everywhere? No problem. In our place, we've got a mix of floorboards, carpet, and rattan. It breezed through most of that, though the rattan gave it a bit of a challenge. And tassels? Yeah, if you have rugs with tassels, it might struggle a bit, but nothing major. Honestly, for daily upkeep, this thing is a champ, and it even has a mopping feature. Is it going to replace your mop entirely? Not really. It's more like a surface wipe than a deep clean, but it definitely helps keep your floors looking fresh in between serious scrubbing sessions. One tip, if you've got both carpets and floorboards like I do, make sure you remove the mop attachment before vacuuming, or the DEEBOT will just avoid the carpet. Ecovacs DEEBOT N10 Plus pros and cons. Pros, powerful suction, 4,300 for picking up dirt, hair, and crumbs. Automatically returns to its charging dock when needed. Easy to control with the Ecovacs Home app. Cons, may not be able to navigate very narrow spaces. More expensive than some other robot vacuums. Now let's talk about battery life, because what good is a robot vacuum if it dies halfway through the job, right? The DEEBOT N10 Plus comes with a 5,200 mAh battery, which can last up to 5 hours on a single charge. I don't know about you, but that's more than enough to clean my entire apartment. And if it ever runs low, it just automatically heads back to its charging station, which is great because I never have to worry about it quitting halfway. So what's the final verdict? Is the DEEBOT N10 Plus worth it? In my opinion, absolutely. Look, it's not going to completely replace your regular mop and vacuum, but for those day-to-day cleans, it's a lifesaver. I used to think robot vacuums were kind of gimmicky, but this one has totally changed my mind. Set it to run every other day and you'll keep the dust, dirt, and road crumbs at bay without lifting a finger. At $999, it's not cheap, but it's an investment that's definitely worth it. That's definitely worth it if you're a busy parent, pet owner, or just someone who values convenience. Trust me, you won't regret delegating the housework to this little guy.